Hey everyone, this is Pete, and welcome back to Atari ST A to Z, a series of short playthroughs of Atari ST games, some which I grew up with and some which are new to me. Today is one of the former. Today we're taking a look at Hostages, which was a 1989 release from Infogrames and is also known as Operation Jupiter and Rescue the Embassy mission, depending on which platform and which locale you're playing it in. It's a tactical shooter that incorporates several distinct action sequences to provide a sort of cinematic feel. And it's the predecessor to Alcatraz, which we've previously seen on this series, but that had a focus on two-player cooperative play. Hostages, meanwhile, is a single-player experience. It was extremely well received on its original release. Compute magazine praised it for being a combat game that didn't involve aliens and swords, and The One magazine rated the ST version 81%, praising its polished presentation and involved, compelling gameplay. This is also one of the Atari ST games I've actually got a physical copy of, so here it is. This is the English release of this, so it's just called Hostages, not Operation Jupiter or Rescue the Embassy mission. There's the back cover. And rather upsettingly, the spine on this box is sort of the opposite way round to everything else on the shelf back there. So when you put this on the shelf, it sort of sits the wrong way round, as it were. All right, so what does the blurb say? An urgent phone call from the National Security Minister. An embassy has been overrun by a group of terrorists. As head of the Terrorist Intervention Combat Team, you are in control of all operations. First, you must place your crack marksmen in nearby buildings, taking them down the adjoining streets, avoiding infrared lights and the terrorists' deadly aim. Secondly, you must get your team of specialist paratroopers onto the roof of the embassy. Then, after descending by rope and protected by your marksmen, enter the embassy through the windows and begin your search in silence. But beware, each door, each room could be a death trap. You must get the hostages and your men out of the building without any loss of life, and this will depend on the cohesion and coordination of your team. Now it's your turn. Your move, beg your pardon. Ruined that, didn't I? Alright, so inside the case we've got a couple of discs. I think these are single-sided discs. There was also a budget re-release that came on a single double-sided disc, so you didn't need to do any disc swapping. And here's the instructions manual, which I don't know if this is a pre-release version or not, but I sort of like the way that it's presented like a kind of battered old field manual type thing. So let's see what it has to say in here. So, some people have been taken hostage under your nose, and the terrorists have abandoned their cars and entered the embassy. Unfortunately, they control the whole building from the first to the third floor. The number of hostages that exist is controlled by the story and the level of difficulty you've chosen for your mission. Okay, so you can choose between difficulty levels in this, and then there's several different missions as well. So the difficulty level affects how many terrorists there are and how aggressive they are. And then the missions, not entirely sure what the difference between those missions is, but certainly the training mission, there's no hostages to worry about, so you can pretty much go in guns blazing on that one. And then it just walks you through the several different sections of the game. Now, to be honest, I've never been very good at this game. When I was a kid, I had a lot of difficulty getting past the very first segment. So we'll have to see how well we get on today. I suspect I'll probably do a bit better now that I have a better understanding of what it's all about, and I'll have the manual by my side as well. But I guess we'll have to wait and see. So let's go play Hostages. Okay, here we are with Hostages from Infogrames. This excellent intro sequence that I was always very fond of. Very atmospheric sampled sound. An embassy has been overrun by a group of terrorists. Stop. Their demands are unacceptable. Stop. It's up to you to free the embassy and disarm the terrorists. Stop. Intervention required now. Stop. The name of your mission is Operation Jupiter. Stop. And then to accept your assignment, you hit the fire button. And there we are. To say, hostages. Alright, so from here you choose a difficulty level, Lieutenant, Capitaine or Commandant. Then we'll go Lieutenant. And then we'll go Mission Training, because I'm really not good at this game. And I don't really want to have to worry too much about hostages, despite the name of the game. I always find it quite amusing that after that awesome sample town at the beginning, it then goes into this... It's not terrible ST sound chip music, but it it is quite a clash with what we've just heard. But anyway, you may recall that we looked at Alcatraz a while back on the Atari ST A to Z series. So Alcatraz is the follow-up to this game, so there are quite a few similarities. While Alcatraz was very much designed to be played either by two people or by one person controlling two characters at once, this one is designed as a single-player game, although you're still commanding a squad of people. Specifically, you've got, I think, 16 members altogether. So there are 3 who you need to get into position to cover the building as snipers, and then 3 more who can go into the building. And now the briefing. When you're ready. Anytime. Okay. Your mission, Lieutenant, and that of your men, will be to find the 3 positions marked by a cross on this plan. Once you are there, you must survey the side of the embassy in your field of vision, and you must intervene in the assault to... Sorry, protect your team. It's up to you to play Delta, Echo, and Mike. Good luck. Alright, so on this map here, you can see 3 crosses. These are the spots that you need to get to Delta, Echo, and Mike to in order to cover the building. So we begin by picking Delta, Echo, or Mike. And Delta is just here. So we can press fire to take control of him.
Go.
And your job is then to... make it to the appropriate hiding place marked by the cross. And you have to basically work out to where that is based on a combination of the map and the scenery that you can see. So you have a time limit for this, but you can sort of take your time a little bit over it. Hot club! Right, Delta is now in position, so we can now switch to one of the other ones with the function key, so we can switch to Echo. He has a lot further to go.
Go.
And as you can see, as we proceed along the road, if we get caught by a searchlight, we get shot at. And if you get shot too much, you will die. Oh god, oh god. And so anytime there's a doorway or something, you can hide in it by pushing up. And then hitting the fire button while you're hiding brings up the map again so you can see how close you are to your destination. You also can't get shot at while you're in a doorway or a hiding place either as well, so... Oh dear! Well, so much for Echo. Bring on Mike, if you please.
Go.
The thing I always found a bit difficult with this section is that you've got no sort of health bar or anything like that, so you can't tell how close you are to being killed.
Go.
The searchlights do move in a pretty set pattern though, so you can figure out the patterns. Oh dear. That didn't go so well, did it? Under there. How about this doorway? Oh, you've gone too far. Okay, fair enough. All right, well let's go to the far side of the building
Go.
since we're already. Uh-oh. What about this window? Let me in. Okay, I guess that's not somewhere we can hide. Maybe here. Right. Press return to go to the next screen, or F10 to start again. So, to get a perfect score on this, you need all of your men to have survived. Obviously, we lost Echo along the way, so we're not going to get a perfect score, but we'll see how we get on. So, the next stage has your men, an additional group of 3 men, parachuting down to the roof of the embassy and then abseiling down the side of the building. You can also switch to your snipers and cover them. So here come our parachutists, paratroopers, whatever you want to call them. Down they go. So because we have no hostages to worry about, press any key. This would be where there would be a disc swap normally, but we're playing the budget release that comes on a single disc here. So, yeah, anyway, so at this point you have to use a combination of your snipers and your paratroopers to actually get into the embassy. So it's a good idea to sort of survey the outside of the building with your snipers to begin with and take out any obvious terrorists, which any figures we see with the snipers will be terrorists in this because it's training mode. So we can safely shoot them. But on the later missions and harder difficulty levels, you will have to figure out what figures you can see in the windows are hostages and which ones are terrorists. Because if you shoot a hostage, that is bad. But anyway, we don't have to worry about silly old hostages this time around because it's just terrorists. And thus, our aim to actually beat the game is to neutralize all of the terrorists in the building. Alright, so here we are. So we can switch to Delta and Mike, who are in their sniping positions with F1 and F3. And then Hotel Tango and Bravo are on the rooftop at the moment. And they are ready to abseil into action. So let's do a bit of sniping first of all with Delta. Maybe you're gonna let me snipe? No. Okay. Fair enough. All right. Well, let's pick where we want Hotel to descend from. So we pick a point to start abseiling from. And then, clearly I'm pressing the wrong button here. Let me just check the manual briefly. Excuse me one moment. Oh, obviously you press escape instead of the fire button. Obviously, that makes perfect sense. All right. And that also applies to the sniper as well. Okay. Alright, so this is Delta doing a bit of sniping, surveying the side of the building. That's the top floor there. So no one in that window. No one there. 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 I'm not sure I believe there's any terrorists in this building. No one there. Someone there! Kill him! Someone there. I like how the pain sound comes before the bullet sound. Alright. Well, that looks like that's taking care of that side. So, Mike, you have a look as well. No one there. No one there. No one there. Oh, someone there. No one 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 there. Alright, I think we are safe to enter. As safe as we're going to be anyway. Alright, let's get a hotel. And get him prepped to head on in. Right, so the way this works is you hold down the fire button to sort of wind up.
Go.
And that swings you away from the wall.
Go.
Oh, there's someone in there.
Go. Go.
Then you push right to
Go.
this end and then climb up a little bit. And then we need to swing in through that window.
Go.
Oh no, that's not right. Stop. Oops. Oh, I told you I was bad at this. All right, let's try that again.
Go.
All right, so I believe what you do. Oh, there's someone in there. That's not good. Okay, you don't have to swing to descend. You can just push right to release the rope. So what we do need to do, though, is we do need to swing from here. So you hold down the button and we go right, left, smash! Smash? There we go. And we are into the room. So you can see we've got a mini-map over on the left-hand side there. The orange dots are terrorists who you can see wandering around. So a very strange control scheme when you're in rooms, because you're sort of moving in the opposite direction to what you would expect. Right, this is probably not the best direction to be going since they're all seemingly patrolling around there. If you see, rather than sort of rotating on the spot in the middle of the room, you're actually sort of rotating around the outside of the room. Alright, then when you're in a corridor, you have this first person view here. Everyone gone? Alright, let's check upstairs. There is a terrorist in that room over there. So we need to... There we go. Beautifully done. And then there's someone patrolling the corridor out there. So we need to be prepared for him. Oh, he's coming in. I didn't know they can actually come into rooms, but apparently they can. There we go. Oh, someone else over there. I'm being stealthy, as you can see. Right, doesn't seem to be anyone else up there, so let's try downstairs. I can't shoot him through the door, that's deeply upsetting. Yeah, you better run. Right in the back. Lovely. I think I've done it. I've actually done it. Gonna give me a message or anything? Just a picture. Well, I'm pleased with that. I've never actually successfully done that before. Yeah, why are we back here again? I'm confused. We seem to have started this whole section again. Maybe I messed something up. Couldn't tell you what, aside from, you know, one of my men plummeting to his death through my inability to abseil properly. Nothing to worry about. Come on, just show your face. Okay, right. Hotel. Please don't die this time. You can go down this side. No, because I haven't shot any holes in that side, have I? You go here. And you can start on the top floor. Why don't you start on the... Oh, no, there's a terrorist in there. Oh, dear. Whoops. Okay, so descending too quickly causes death. That is something we should probably remember. Right, a little bit at a time. Little bit at a time. Little bit at a time. Little bit at a time.
Go.
Smash? Yes. Alright, where am I? I'm in here. Die. Oh. Well, he's dead. Go on, Bravo. Do us proud, brother. You can do it. Watch this. Oh, too low.
Go.
Smash. Smash. Oh, I cannot get my head around those reverse controls when you're inside rooms. Because they're the right way round when they're in the corridors. That's the annoying thing. Come out to play. Right, up to the top floor. Lovely stuff. Anyone up here? Doesn't appear that way. Must still be on the... Oh, God. Hello. Yeah, I gotcha. I gotcha.
And just a couple more left to go. Yeah, you better run. Okay, well, I mean, I guess we did it. But that's that, I guess. Because if you press the fire button, it just does that, and then it goes back and loads it again. You do it again. So, well, I mean, I guess that's as close as we're going to get to actually beating hostages today. That is further than I've ever got in this game before. So I now feel empowered to go and try the harder difficulty levels with the actual hostages in now, which is good. But anyway, hopefully that's given you an idea how that game works and some of the things you'll need to watch out for when playing it for yourself. Anyway, that was fun. I enjoyed that. As always, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.